there, Budget Buddy friends. You can hear the water running, so you know what that means. It's Budget Buddy time! Budget Buddy time. I think. Anyway, we're washing up our hands. There's a tea towel to the left here for us, sweetie, too, okay?
Yeah.
Because we gotta wash our hands before we do Budget Buddies. And show me a new clip. This is to help us so we don't have hair in the foods. Like we always tell people, you gotta be sanitized. I put hot water in this sink so we can wash our dishes. So it's warm. And wash your hands. We're gonna do a little bit of an Easter treat today. A little one. And this is something we found online. I hope you all like it. It reminds me of something for our little botch glue, our little bambino we're gonna have here soon again. We're not using smooth. We have it just in case. We're using crunchy. We are making, bear with me, this is not a copyright. Tea towel's right there. We're making peanut butter jelly cheesecake. I got her. She was ready to hit me with the tea towel. But it's peanut butter jelly cheesecake. So, bear with us as we do this. We're going to make the first part, which is the graham cracker crust. We just picked up a few items we needed. We had some up here in our cupboard, but we're not going to use them today. We're going to make peanut butter jelly cheesecake. Nice little Easter treat. If you're allergic to nuts, you don't have to do this. You can make different ones. There's all sorts of examples to it. But we got the oven preheated to 325.
There are
tons of ones out there, especially for Easter. But we're going to do this one because our son's never had cheesecake yet. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons of sugar and combined graham cracker crumbs in a medium bowl. We're going to use a large bowl because I don't know how well this is going to, how big I'll need. Now, I really thought of getting the Oreo ones. I chose not to. Put it on the other side for some more flavor. Let's go do this, okay? Next time, but it's fine. So we cut the tip. Cut.
no cutting hair in the kitchen.
Nah, we don't cut hair in the kitchen. We save lives in the kitchen. Give me 10 cc's of butter. Start! Butter's out already. I got her going, folks. I love this. Anyway, so bear with us. So we're also going to need 3 tablespoons of sugar in this, sweetie. Okay? And we're going to need the butter melted. Okay?
Where's the butter?
The butter is melted right here. Woo! You just want to put it in a bowl. Let's give you a bowl. No. Let's give you a bowl. Here, put it in the bowl like this. Not in the microwave like that, but put it in the bowl like that, and there you go. So she does that. I'm going to get the 3 tablespoons. Or 3 tablespoons? Yeah, 3 tablespoons. Woohoo! Of white sugar. Because it says here we need to have...
Open door?
No, we don't need to have an open door. Thank you, though. We need to add 3 tablespoons of butter and melted butter. Well, for the butter, we're only adding, it says here, to add 2 tablespoons. We're using, here, I want to make sure there's 2 tablespoons. Okay, I want to make sure we're adding the right amount. Yeah, 2 tablespoons. So we probably got more, but that's fine. I'll give you. We don't want to add too much, right?
Right.
So let me do this one first. This is 3 tablespoons. Well, 1. 2. 3. Heavy sugar. Must be white. I've had a very bad day, folks. Some incidents have occurred in Budget Buddy world. We're not going to get into them on here, but one. Two. Where's it get clean? Where's it 2? At the same time. It says 2 tablespoons of melted butter. That's 2 tablespoons. Let's wash this dish. Will you do that? I'm washing the dish. Okay. I'll take this.
I'm gonna put it on for 1 minute because it's only small
That's
amounts
fine.
of butter and it's gonna melt pretty fast. But being a small amount, if it was a stick, I would have put it for maybe.
But we didn't need the stick, so we're gonna do that. Mix well and press into the bottom of the 9 by inch cake pan, which we'll do in a minute. Okay? So, let's see if this is done. I think that's garbage. Hoppa! I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more to this because that's not going to be enough. Okay? It wasn't your fault, it's just how it melted down. Which happens in life, folks.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't forget the little baby pieces to add too.
We're just going to melt it because that's not going to be enough. We want 2 tablespoons, and unfortunately, that is not 2 tablespoons. So we'll just keep going with that. And then we'll get this done. So, we're using stuff we have here. We're using light cream cheese. We're not using regular cream cheese. Unfortunately, they had only this one on special, and that's what we have.
Yeah, and they didn't have very many cream cheeses when we were at Walmart.
No. So now we're going to take that. She's going to wash that dish. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to mix it all together.
It's not our fault, and it's not Walmart's fault either. It depends on the trucks and how much they're getting holed up by the border.
Yep. So.
And it's not the border's fault. They just want to make sure that everybody's okay and safe before they get across.
Yep. I'm just going to
Which
pour a little
good.
bit of this into a medium-sized bowl. We may have to... I should have measured this out a little bit better, folks, but it's my fault.
I think we might need that stick.
We're probably going to need some more, yeah. So basically take the rest of that stick and melt it up. I would put a little bit more in there. I'd put another stick just in case. Or at least half of the stick, if you don't mind.
I might have to put them on our grocery list for
Next time, yeah.
this week.
Next week when we do more groceries, yes. We try to get enough groceries as much as we can. So when you're cutting it, folks, get some scissors. We're not going to use scissors. We're just going to go, oh, yeah. Right?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we're just going to do this really, really quick. Because I only need half. So you're going to take half like this. There. That's half. If not, it is now. If you have a problem with my measurements, I'm sorry. Because it's just going to go into that bowl. That'll be enough for the bottom of that pan, I think. Make sure. Let me see. Boop, 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 to your left. Thank you. It's got to go graham crackered anyway, folks. So it's just basically enough to make sure. See, I was wrong. So I can pour a little bit more. Like this. One thing we do have to put onto our list is a potato masher everywhere when we do go for groceries again. Okay. That's
I should have picked one up at the dollar store.
I forgot. So now
We can go to the dollar store anytime.
yeah, the dollar store. Woo-hoo! So now we'll take the butter. We've already got the teaspoons of sugar in here. We're just gonna take that. That should be more than enough. You just want to get it to a kick, almost like a. It doesn't need to be sobbing wet. It just needs to be mixed in to make it look kind of clumpy. So that way when we push it in together, it will harden properly. We don't need our hands for this part. So we got it where we want it. Nice little consistency. That way when we put it together, like we are in here. No, we're going to use a potato masher. Use the one that's garbage anyway. But anyway, what we're going to do is we can also use a spoon. No, we're not done with those.
I know we're not done with those.
We're not done with them. Boom, boom, rewind, rewind. We're not done with them. Anyway, so I'm going to spin and push it down a little bit with the spoon here. She's going to grab that potato masher for me, which is over here. Woo! In this area. Probably on the baking sheet up there. On the desk. If you take a look at around the corner here. Oh, no, where are you going? There's a desk right there. So you didn't take this because you took too long. And we're just going to basically tamper it down. Tamper, tamper, tamper. Watch out for the hampers. And we're just going to tamper it down with this, folks. It doesn't have to be pretty or nothing, but it does as much as it can be. So now that we tampered it down like this, I'm going to show you what it looks like in a second. Yes, folks, I am going crazy today. Slowly am I. So it's going to go in there in the oven for 10 minutes only. Okay? I'm going to put these in a bowl right here for later, okay?
Put it on for 10 minutes.
10 minutes! Ho, ho, ho. I'm going to need this bowl here because we're going to do the rest of the thing. We're also going to need the mixture out. Okay?
Yeah, I'm opening up the cream cheese for you.
No, I said the mixer. Oh, 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 oh.
Can I not help open up the cream cheese?
No.
Yes.
She likes bagels, so no! No!
I'll spank your bum.
She's gonna shrink. Bum, bum, boop, boop. So.
Make sure that was off.
Yeah. See? It was off. Boosh! So that's in there for 10 minutes, folks. She didn't wash my last dish, which is fine. I can do that right now quickly. Because we're going to need it. We're needing it. That gets washed, please. You know the rules of the kitchen. Step 2. Bake preheat for 10 minutes. Step 2. In a large bowl, beat cream cheese, sugar, peanut butter, flour together until smooth. So we got to add 2 packages, 8 ounces each. How much is 8 ounces? Doesn't say. So this is when you hopefully know measurements. Half a cup or whatever. But we're just going to switch over quickly. How many cups are in 8 ounces? 1 cup. So basically that's a half a cup. That's a quarter. How many quarters of a cup is in 1 cup? Because I don't even know all these math terms anymore. So basically, this whole thing. See how these got one? We're going to go back here to our recipe. So we're going to want this open, and then once that comes up again, it's thin. Thank you. Nice to have assistance. to open. Okay.
Without putting the metal in there.
I don't think we want to eat that. Or Gordon either. Ooh. Disgusting. Clean cheese.
I like it.
I'm not going to go there. Okay. Garbage. Please and thank you. I'll do this. So you do want to check on that because you don't want it burnt, but you do want it nice and golden brown. So it may have to come out early. If it does, so be it. We'll check on that in 1 minute. She can check on it right now. Well, my trusty phone here loads it. You don't have, just check on it, see how it looks. Turn the light on, will help you see in there too. Oops, excuse me.
Looks like it's brown.
You can bring it up then, we'll see. Bring it over to your gloves. Your gloves. We need 1 cup of white sugar. When you're doing that, I'll take a look at it once you bring it out. Oh yeah, that's nice and golden brown. You don't want too brown. You don't want it too dark. I'll show you, folks. I find this one works best with it. So it's just gonna cool down. We're gonna put it over here to cool down for us, okay? And as you can hear, s'mores around. He is out there flying around, folks. She's having fun. Okay. Nope, just on the thing. You want it to cool down. So take it off that. And throw sugar at me. It worked. So you can see what else we have to add into this mixture. So if you want to slide that down, while I get out the cup of sugar here. I think it said the sugar, the cream cheese, the flour. I think so. We're on step 2.
1/3 of a cup of peanut butter. That's 1/4. Is 1/3.
So you want to open up the crunchy. We're using crunchy peanut butter, folks. Like I say, that's what it's asking for. We are going to stick to the recipe as much as we can for this, okay? So bear with us as we do this. 1 cup of sugar. That's it. Okay. Opa! Woohoo!
Hockey time.
Hockey time! Hockey time! Wah! Ninja star time. I think you need a knife to open that. If you don't have muscle power. And then we need to add the flour. Well, for the flour, folks, it's asking us to put in 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Well, I'll do the hard part. I'm your all-purpose. All-purpose, all-purpose whore. Now, the reason why we didn't put that on something to cool, folks, is because we want it to be cooled.
I did a sitting.
I could have told him that. So we're gonna play rumpa bumpa bumpa. And if you don't know what rumpa bumpa bumpa means in this house, folks, we're gonna tell you right now. It just means she goes over there, I come over here. Perfect. She's gonna throw that in the sink. And I'm just going to look here, just because I want to make sure about the milk, how much milk we need to add too, okay? So we got everything else in here, because you're going to need half a cup for the milk and that at this time, okay? There's half a cup, but you're not going to need the milk yet. Not yet.
I'm just sending it over by the eggs.
Okay, so what we want to do is that after I get this beaten together, a little bit creamy, okay? You're going to add eggs one at a time. There's 4 eggs, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. One at a time. I moved off to the side so you can open up the garbage.
Uh-oh. You forgot to check these eggs when you bought them. One is cracked.
Just like my head. So.
Now those two are stuck together.
That's fine. 2.
Okay, those 3 are stuck together.
Okay. That's all you need. 4. Put the rest off to the side for a second. Okay? Because I've already got it mixed a little bit here, folks. Now she's going to add the eggs one at a time. Show them in the sink.
1.
It wasn't.
2. 3. 4.
Did you need to put that in? And folks, what I'm doing when I'm speaking a little bit louder is do the mixing. Get the half a cup of milk ready too. As I'm speaking louder, but that is only because I have the mixer going. Perfect. So then, hey folks, as you can see, it's become a liquid mixture, which is fine. Nope, jam's not going on this part. But you will take the beaters to the sink. Okay? Because the next step is to drop the cord. So the next step after that, folks, is basically taking that now and basically blend it all together, pour batter into the crust. Here, I'm going to do that, sweetie, okay, because it's going to be kind of a big bowl and a big mess. You did good so far. Your bear's going to take over for 2 minutes, if you don't mind. Okay? Yep. And we're just cleaning out the bowl, folks, as we're doing this. So, she's going to get started on the dishes for me because she's such a lovely helper in this kitchen. And like I say, this is peanut butter jelly. You haven't seen the jelly part, have they?
Nope.
Well, we're going to get to it in 1 minute. I'm just going to put this in the sink, if you don't mind. So I'm going to get my hand in there. Okay, that's all I want my hand in there for, if you don't mind. I'm dreaming of an unknown case, which I found one here today. Anyway, so now we got the batter in there, folks. We're going to come to the next part, which is step 3. Bake in preheated oven for 10 minutes. Reduce temperature to 250 and continue to bake for 40 minutes. So we're going to bake it at the 325 for 10 minutes. Okay. And then we're going to reduce it down to 250 in 40 minutes, and we'll show them the rest of the stuff when we're done, right?
Yeah.
And then they can see what we're going to do with that jam. So, we'll talk to you in a bit, folks, as she's taking care of the dishes. Welcome back there, a bunch of my friends. So, it's been now baking. The jelly part, we're going to tell you what it has to happen. It's been baking, and as you can see, it's still kind of liquidy, which is fine, because it's got to harden. Because it just had to bake first before it can be cooled. So now we are going to put it here for room temperature for a bit. We're going to have to keep s'mores out.
Yeah.
And then we'll let it chill for 4 hours. The finished work, folks, is we're going to take this Concord grape jam, no name. We're going to stir it and basically drizzle it over it in a lattice form. So basically, after we stir it, we take it and just like that. Nothing major. We're going to show you what this one looks like right now. Okay. So, now, we're not going to do the jelly part because we got to let this cool, remember? But we'll add a bunch of buddies here, right? Because we got the main part done. And we are going to say our trademark saying, which is
budget wise,
budget conscious,
budget smart,
budget healthy, and always, always stay